This is what's left of Mariupol City Hospital number 4. The facade is practically destroyed and the bodies of those dead after the shelling are in the street. This video was shot by the Investigative Committee of Russia. While wiping Mariupol out, the invaders' army command blamed the Ukrainian armed forces for the destruction. By the end of March, only 9 out of the 95 doctors of this hospital were left. They treated the wounded and had surgeries in the basement. In early April, the entire medical staff of the Matsuk Hospital number 4 was deported to the temporarily occupied territories. This was reported by Pavlo Kirilenko, head of the Donetsk Regional Military Administration. Almost a month ago, Russian troops dropped powerful aerial bombs on the city hospital number 1. As a result, one building was completely destroyed, and 50 people, according to the mayor of Mariupol, Vadim Boychenko, were burned alive. Surviving medical staff and patients, about 700 people, were also deported by the Russians. Their further fate is currently unknown.
Other hospitals have been bombed, and no one cleans it up. The emergency services, no one is there.
The anesthesiologist from Mariupol shows what is left of the hospital where he worked and lived. It was no longer possible for medics to provide quality care there. The doctor left with his family after the Russians occupying the hospital shot up 3 cars with wounded people in front of them.
On the 12th, soldiers with white stripes on their uniforms entered our hospital, and our hospital became a firing point where they launched shells on the city center. Tanks were standing just near the surgery. There were no more Red Cross or ambulances in the city. We say that there were a lot of patients. These were people who were directly near the hospital and on blankets, on bedspreads. That's how the wounded were delivered.
There are no more undamaged hospitals in Mariupol and no more ambulances. How many medics are left in the city is currently unknown too. Many were killed as a result of the shelling. For example, Anatoly Kazantsev, the head of the Children's Infectious Disease Department, is killed. He had worked there for 40 years and had not left.
В дитячій травматології
In pediatric traumatology, this is the city hospital number 3 of Mariupol. There were a lot of wounded. People were dying before my eyes. There was not enough medical personnel. I even delivered a baby. There was a 20-year-old woman who had both her legs broken. In her 39th week of pregnancy, she went into labor, and there was no doctor.
The day before, Russian troops shelled a traumatology hospital in Liman in the Donetsk region with multiple rocket launchers. Hospitals in Vuhledar and Volnovakha were also attacked. Hospitals have also been destroyed in the Luhansk region. This was previously reported by the head of the military administration, Serhiy Haidai. Only 2 medical facilities in Severodonetsk and Lysychansk continue to operate. If possible, severe patients are evacuated to the Dnipropetrovsk region. The entire Luhansk region is currently de-energized as a result of shelling of the Kremina power substation. According to Haidai, the communal services are trying to solve this problem. The doctors are gone from there. It's empty. According to the World Health Organization, the healthcare system in eastern Ukraine is already on the brink of catastrophe. Russian troops have carried out 162 attacks on hospitals and medical personnel. 73 medics have been killed. In order to provide the population with water, medicines and equipment for medical care, according to the United Nations, an immediate ceasefire is needed. However, there has been no response from Russia to such a request. Reported by Roman Smoler, Yulia Bezborodko, UATV.